Hello, welcome to Analog Circuit Design online lecture series. Myself, Reema Rawat from LG Institute of Engineering and Technology in the Department of Electronics and Communication. In this session, we are going to see the topic VCVS filters, in which we are going to see two types of filters, LPF that is low pass filter and HPF that is high pass filter under VCVS filters. We are going to see these topics from the unit active filters. Now, in the previous session, when we have seen the same unit, we have seen the topic first order Butterworth low pass filter and first order Butterworth high pass filter. Now, in this session, we are going to see the second order low pass filter and high pass filter under VCVS filters. So, let's start this. So, first of all, let us see what is VCVS filter. So here VCVS stands for voltage controlled voltage source filters. That means they are controlled by voltage and they have the voltage source. Okay. Now the VCVS filters allows high quality factor and passband gain without the use of inductors. VCVS filters can be cascaded without the stages affecting each other's tuning. That means without affecting the tuning of other components, we can use VCVS filters in cascaded stages. Okay. Now let us see the types of VCVS filters. So there are basically four types of VCVS filters. First one is low pass filter, that is LPF. Second one is high pass filter, that is HPF. Third one is BPF, that is band pass filter. Next is band reject filters. We can also consider another here all pass filter also. Now let us see the second order low pass VCVS filter. Now as we have seen in the previous session, first order indicates that we have the single pair of resistor and capacitor. As you can see over here, in the non-inverting terminal side, there are two resistors and two capacitors. That means two pair of resistor and capacitor is used. That's why it is called as second order low pass VCVS filter. Now, if you look at the circuit diagram, in this VCVS filter, the supply is given to the non-inverting terminal. That's why this non-inverting type amplifier. And here the feedback resistance is RF, which is variable. Load resistance is RL. And we have the two capacitances and two resistances R2, R3 and C2, C3. Okay, I am repeating again, as there are two pair of resistance and capacitor, this is called as second order filter. Now, why we are called it as low pass filter? So, as you can see that with the supply voltage Vin, that is input voltage, directly resistance is connected. That's why it is called as low pass filter. We will look in the next topic, that is high pass filter. With the input source, directly capacitances will be connected. That will be called as high pass filter. So if you want to obtain low pass configuration, with the supply direct resistance are to be connected. And if you want high pass filter, directly capacitance are to be connected with the supply. Okay. Now, this shows the frequency response of this filter. As this is low pass filter, low frequency band will be in pass band and high frequency band will be in stop band. As it will allow to pass low frequency components and it will block the high frequency components. This frequency response is the graph of voltage gain versus frequency. Here, the rate at which the slope decreases is minus 40 dB per decade. Why minus 40? We have seen that if the first order is there, it will be minus 20. Second order is there, it will be minus 40. If third order is there, it will be minus 60. Fourth order minus 80, likewise. So for second order, the rate at which the slope decreases is minus 40 dB per decade. Okay. Now, let us derive the equation for the gain. So, looking at this diagram, we have two terminal voltages at the positive terminal V1 and V plus, and the inverting terminal the voltage is V2. So if you want to write down the equation of V plus, that is equals to 1 by SC3 upon R3 plus 1 by SC3 into V1. So if you look at the circuit diagram here, V plus is the voltage across capacitance C3. That's why using that we can write down this equation. If we simplify it, we'll have the next term that is equals to 1 by R3 plus R3C3 into V1. Now the equation of output voltage is given as VO, that is equals to KV plus. So KV plus, V plus is what? That is, we have derived, that is 1 by SC3, 1 by R3 plus R3C3 into V1 after simplifying the previous term. Right? So we have output voltage VO, that is equals to KV plus, that is equals to K into V1 upon 1 plus S R3C3. Here the K is given as 1 plus Rf by R1. Now let us obtain the expression of H of j omega. So applying the KCL at node V1, we can get that. Look at the diagram. At node V1 we have input voltage is Vin and V plus voltage. So we can have the terms like Vin minus V1 by R2 plus VO by K minus V1 upon R3 plus VO minus V1 upon 1 plus SC2, that is equals to 0. Let us give this as equation number 1. Now if we simplify the term and we get the equation like this, we will have Vin by R2 plus VO by KR3 plus VO upon 1 by SC2 minus V1. In the bracket we have the terms 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3 plus 1 by 1 upon SC2, that is equals to 0. So by further simplifying this, we can get the next term, that is Vin by R2 plus VO. In the bracket we have 1 upon KR3 plus SC2, that is equals to Vin into R2 plus R3 plus R2 R3 SC2 divided by R2 R3. Now the equation of H of S, that is the transfer function, that is given as output voltage by input voltage. That means VO by Vin. So it can be given as, by taking the Vin term on the denominator part and simplifying the terms having Vin as common and VO as common, we will get VO by Vin, that is equals to K upon R2 R3 C2 C3 square upon 1 minus K R2 C2 plus R3 C3 plus R2 C3 plus 1. Okay, this is the equation of the transfer function H of S. Now in this equation where we have obtained the H of S value, if we place S equals to j omega, then we will get the term like this, H of j omega, that is equals to K into 1 upon 1 minus omega square R2 C2 R3 C3 plus j omega. In the bracket we have 1 minus K R2 C2 plus R2 C3 plus R3 C3. Now by comparing this equation with the standard equation, we can get the omega square R2 C2 R3 C3 term, that is equals to omega by omega 0 whole square. So using this, the cutoff frequency can be given as omega 0, that is equals to 1 upon under root of R2 C2 R3 C3, and the value of Q is given as 1 by 1 minus K under root R2 C2 by R3 C3 plus R2 C3 by R3 C2 plus under root R3 C3 by R2 C2. Okay. Now we have seen the second order low pass filter. If we want to obtain the unity gain, VCVS second order low pass filter, that means that for the circuit, if we want to have the gain equals to 1, the same circuit can be drawn as like this. Here you can see that the values of R2, R3, C2, C3 are shown, which should be taken as 1 to get the gain as 1. Here the cutoff frequency is given as omega 0, that is equals to 1 by under root R2 C2 R3 C3. Q is given as 1 upon 3 minus K, that is equals to 1 by 2, that equals to 0.5. Now let us see the next one, that is second order high pass VCVS filters. Till now we have seen the second order low pass VCVS filter, and as it was low pass filter we have connected resistances directly to the source. For high pass filter we are connecting capacitors to the source. So as you can see over here, at the non-inverting terminal with the supply we are connecting two capacitors C2, C3 with two resistance R2, R3. In the feedback, the resistance is RF, that is feedback resistance, which is variable. RL is the load resistance. So this is the circuit diagram of second order high pass VCVS filter. Here the high frequency components will be allowed to pass and low frequency components are blocked. So if you look at the frequency response for this, it will be like this. This is the graph of voltage gain versus frequency. As this is high pass, you can see that the high frequency components are in pass band and low frequency components are in stop band. And this is second order system, that's why the rate of decrement over here is minus 40 dB per decade. Okay. Now the frequency response is shown like this. If you want to obtain the output frequency, the formula is given as FO, that is equals to 1 by 2 pi under root of R2, R3, C2, C3. Okay. Let us consider one example here. It is asked to design a second order VCVS high pass filter with cutoff frequency at 0, that is equals to 1 kHz and Q equals to 5. So here let us assume that R2, R3 equals to R and C2, C3 equals to C. If we want to calculate resistance and capacitance, then let us consider that C equals to 0.01 microfarad. So for resistance we can say that it is equals to 1 by 2 pi f0C, or as you can say output frequency FO. Here output frequency and capacitance values are there. Let us place that values in this equation. So we will get the resistance value, that is equals to 15.91 kilo ohms. Okay. So here we have obtained the values of R and C in step 1. Now let us move to step 2, where we need to calculate the value of K. So Q is given as 1 upon 3 minus K. If you make K as the subject, we will have 3 minus 1 by Q. Here Q value is given to us, which is 5. So we are placing that value over here. So we can get the value of K, that is equal to 2.8. Okay. So step 2 was to obtain the value of K, which we have obtained as 2.8. Now step 3 is to calculate RF at R1. So we know that K equals to 1 plus RF by R1. If you want to make the subject RF, it will be K minus 1 into R1. That R1 equals to 10 kilo ohms. We are placing that value in this equation. So you will get RF, that is equals to 18 kilo ohms. So we have obtained all the component values. Let us list out the values. R1 equals to 10 kilo ohm, R2 equals to R3 equals to 15.91 kilo ohms, RF equals to 18 kilo ohms, and capacitance values C2 equals to C3 equals to 0.01 microfarad. Okay. So this was all for second order filters, second order VCVS filters, that means voltage control, voltage source filters. We have seen second order high pass filter and second order low pass filter. If second order high pass VCVS filter is to be designed, the resistances are not to be connected directly with the sources. That means for high pass filter, directly capacitances are to be connected. And if second order low pass VCVS filter is to be designed, directly with the source, resistance are to be connected. And as these are second order filters, two pair of resistances and capacitors are to be used. I hope that its concept is clear to you now. These are the references. Thank you. Thank you for listening.